Okay, we got a new One Piece chapter, and I'm pretty excited for this one because last chapter ended with Loki and Luffy finally coming into contact with Imu/Gunko. So I'm hoping that we continue on that and not move over to something else. I really got to see what Imu's gonna do here. I'm gonna say it again. He's gonna turn into some giant demon monster or something to fight Loki. He has to. He has to. But anyways, 第1178話冷めてゆく悪夢 Chapter 1178, sort of waking up from the nightmare. It's not the same phrasing in English, but it's sort of... Anyways, we got Kid running away from a bull now. So, Tobirai request, cover page request. 上着に向かって突進してくる闘牛に追われるキッド. The bull's chasing him because of the color of his jacket. So, Kid being chased by a bull charging towards his jacket. Alright, so we're back with this side. Hey, and there's a little splash text here. Luffy to Loki, Imu to Taijishi. Interestingly, Imu is written with the kanji for Gunko. That's a fun way to represent what's going on in text. So, Luffy and Loki. Confrontation with Imu/Gunko? Oi! Hey, Luffy. Luffy. Uruk, Usopp. Koitsura tanomu. Take care of these guys. Mukou de nani ga? What's going on over there? Kasei wa iru ka? Do you need a backup? Komattara tanomu. I'll ask you if I'm in trouble. Skoshi hanarete ta hou ga ii zo. It'd be best to stay a bit away. Loki ga muchakucha yaru kara yo. Because Loki's going crazy. Omae ga iu ka? And you're saying that? 数年前だ。海で巨人族の船が目撃された。A few years ago on the sea, a giant ship, a ship of giants, was spotted. 船長は極めて巨大。The captain was extremely gigantic. しかし、深い霧の中を隠れながら動くその者たちは over those people who moved hidden within the dense fog 未確認のまま世界政府のみを狙い続けた remained unidentified and only targeted and continued to target only the world government. Boom. 俺がぶっ飛ばしてえのに Man, and I wanted to beat him up. So, hang on. So these giants in the thick fog, I can't help but be reminded of Thriller Bark. It was something like that in Thriller Bark. I'm just saying. I don't know if that's what we're talking about or what, because that Thriller Bark thing I always assumed that was just like horror trope and not meant to be taken that seriously, but I don't know, we could be bringing it back. 一方、時を同じくして And on another side, in the same time, 巨大飛行生物の目撃談まことしやかに噂されていた There were first-hand accounts. There was rumors going around of plausible first-hand accounts of a giant flying creature. なるほど、やってんがいた I see. I understand. 逃れたか He got away. 小さすぎる。どこだ He's too small. Where'd he go? そこか。よくもウソップとブルックを。There you are. Dare you do that to Usopp and Brook? Eh? What is happening? Oh my god, Imu's like gonna pour out of her. なんか出た! Yep, something came out. 主やたちさえこの世から消えればな。If only just you specifically would disappear from this world. Rocks のように just like rocks. Awkward. The kanji says like a deal with the devil. Akuma keiyaku. Akuma devil keiyaku contract. 主やらの一定の寿命と引き換えた。主やらの一定の寿命と引き換えにさらなる腕力を与える。Oh. In exchange for your fixed lifespans, you will obtain even more strength. And he's stabbing them. 代々としてas a substitution, 主やら二人憎しみ合え。You two shall hate each other. ドミリバーシー Dummy reversi. Oh shit. By the way, the kanji for domi ribasi is literally like black, turn over, turn around, and then sihai, control. They rejected? 何してんだこれ? 何してんだこれ? The hell are you doing with this? 痛くもねえし doesn't even hurt. 鬱陶しい Annoying. おいてめえ、さっきロックスと言ったか? Hey, you son of a bitch, did you just say rocks? They were able to resist it. だろうな. Thought so. やはり主屋たちは As I thought you are ゴムゴムの窓が小さすぎて戦えねえ You can't fight, the target's too small. And then you got the little squirrel on his head. Dawn Gatling! Is it gonna do anything though? ラグニルクリリどけルフィ Oh, he shifted back to human. Whoa, mate. But he's still gigantic, of course. Hey, wait, hold up. Boom. Oh my god. You can barely see Emu compared to the size of this hammer hit. Nibelheim. Nibelheim. Wow, お前、そういう仕留め方すんのか? まだ殴り足り Okay, so, hey, you really gonna end it like that? I still haven't hit him enough. Oh. So he's in the middle of saying I still haven't hit him enough? And then he shrivels up. 何者か知らねえが I don't know what this guy's deal is, who this guy is. 手っ取り早いだろう That should be the fastest way to deal with this. 俺も巨大で言い過ぎた But I've gotten too big myself. エルバフ、漁師村 The fisherman village, Elbaf. とにかく火事を消せ Just extinguish the fires. ロキの野郎、怪物を倒してくれたが、あと始末が大変だ That's bastard Loki. He defeated the monsters, but cleaning up after him is a pain. Is really difficult. Karyudomura, the hunter village. ロキがハラルドを殺してなかったって So you say Loki didn't kill Harold?
そこだけは疑って悪かったが。見ろ。
Well, I'm sorry for doubting you on that point, but just look.
それ以外はいつもの迷惑野郎だ。
He's still a pain in the ass. Everything else. I mean, but other than that, he's still a pain in the ass, like always. 頑張って雨よ、Zeus. Do your best to make it rain, Zeus. 頑張る. I'll do my best. 海雲 Rain clouds. 一本背負い Shoulder throw. It's a move in judo. ODC にも限界はあるぞ. The ODC has a limit, you know. 西の村 Western Village. うわ終わったか It's finished.
白にひっくり返りゃ成功.
You're right to flip him over to the white side. 再生したら不十分. Their regeneration wasn't enough.
すいません、お頭たち。I'm sorry, bosses. なんか悪意に飲まれちまって。
I was swallowed up by some sort of evil intent. いいさ。俺たちも抗えなかった。It's okay. We couldn't resist it either. お頭たちめ。You boss, you bastards. よくも。How dare you? まだ2、3人いるな。There's 2 or 3 of them left. よし、俺が。Alright, I'll take care of it. Yeah, and then Chopper comes back. Chopper? He's doing the thing again. He's doing the thing again. Which I didn't really clock when I saw it the first time, but later on, you know, I saw the theories. I saw the theories of what this is. He's doing it again. So could he be the Force God? Zoro, 今何したんだお前? What did you just do? わかんねえんだけど I don't know. 俺こいつら叩くだけで just by hitting them 悪魔化を治せるんだ. I can heal their demonic transformation. 名医だからか? Because you're a good doctor? そんなこと言われても嬉しくねえぞ、こんにゃろう。You can't, don't tell me, even if you tell me that, I'm not gonna be happy, you son of a bitch. いや、そうに違いねえ。すげえな。Oh, that must be what it is. You're really great. No, it's definitely not that. You can't just... Of course, we got the biggest idiots in the group to be here witnessing it, so they can't actually come up with any good theories of what's actually happening. ここは片付いたが、ここはどうだ? We've cleared things up here, but what's going on elsewhere?
職人村周りに敵は見当たりません。
I can't see any enemies around the artisan village. しかし火事あり. But there are fires.
酒村敵はなし。火事あり。
No enemies by the alcohol village. There are fires. I think same across the whole place. あとは火を消せ. Get rid of the fires.
悪魔たちの静止所在を確認せよ。
And confirm the location and condition of the demons.
フクロウの図書館。
Owl Library.
サウロ。
Soul. どういうことだ? What's going on? 内部は間違いなく一度燃えとるが、燃えた本のかけらをすらない。羽が空っぽだで。 What? Okay, so I'm sure that the inside was burnt at one point, but there's absolutely no fragments of any burnt books. All of the shelves are empty.
フクロウのビブロもおらん。
And the owl biblo isn't here either.
希望的に考えるなら
If I think hopefully, if I imagine in a hopeful way, 彼が本を持ち出した? He brought out all the books? だったら嬉しいけど Well, I'd be happy, but ビブロは一体どこに? Where exactly is Biblo? 反撃が始まっちまえばよかったな. If we start the counterattack, that'd be pretty early, pretty quick. 別にどこの組織と全面戦争ってわけじゃねえ. Well, it's not like we're fighting some giant or massive organization.
Does he know?
聖地の騎士とはいえたった3人だ. These so-called holy knights, there's only 3 of them. この巨大なエルバフをよく引っかき回した方だろう. So they've done quite a good job of stirring up chaos around the entirety of giant Elbaf. イム様はどうなった? What's going on with Lord Imu? 西の村の外れ outskirts of the western village. おろれ。ナイス。よいしょ。よいしょ。Those bastards. So we got Summers putting himself together. Luffy side. Okay. Mehi. Okay, food. 村へ行け。持ってるわけねえだろ。なんだその姿。Go to the village. Of course, I don't have any food with me. What the hell is with that form? This mehi squirrel food. What's going on? He's like fading away? Seichi Marijoa. Holy Land Marijoa. Pangea Jonai. Inside Castle Pangea. Hana no Heya. Flower Room. Goro Se. 5 Elder Stars. Hai, Imu-sama. Yes, Lord Imu. 無は少々聖地を開ける. I will be leaving the Holy Land for a short while. Okay. So Imu physically is gonna come to Elbaf. And that's when he's gonna turn into some giant form and fight Loki. I don't know, I'm kinda losing hope on that theory. No. He's gonna do it. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna show up in Elbaf. He's gonna engulf the whole place in some shadowy demon form, and he's gonna like wreak havoc. That's my guess. The splash text at the end here says, Yukusaki wa Moshiya. Could his destination be? Obviously it's gonna be Elbaf, right? I mean, maybe not. Like, maybe he's gonna go somewhere else. You never know. But from all the information we know right now, it makes no sense for him to go anywhere else but Elbaf, so I'm gonna say it's going to Elbaf. Probably going to Elbaf. He's probably going to Elbaf. But yeah. So, a lot of good stuff this chapter. We got the chopper situation here. him repelling the demons again because he's a good doctor. Which again leads more credence to the forest god theory. Loki dispatched Imu very easily, but this is of course just like a manifestation of Imu, not his actual form. So I'd imagine if he actually appeared on Elbaf, when he actually appears on Elbaf, it'll be much more powerful. I hope that Gunko's alright. I hope that she like comes to her senses like she was with Brooke and actually like maybe switches sides. Then Imu tried to Domi reverse Luffy and Loki, but then he's like, of course, I knew that wouldn't work because you guys are this certain thing that I'm not going to specifically say. So his Domi reverse doesn't work on something. Maybe mythical zones, maybe just the fact that they're representations of gods. The fact that they are physically gods. It doesn't work on gods. I'm gonna assume it's probably the mythical zone thing. At least that's like my running theory right now. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to mention, the books. So like they're hoping that Biblio the owl took them to safety. But we don't know where he took them to. I don't know how the owl could possibly carry thousands of books so quickly. So there's definitely more to this. And Somars is building himself together. So we've turned the tides. We've dealt with all the demons. The Domi University giants are all taken care of. But it's not over. Things are going to get much worse pretty soon, I fear. But yeah, that's going to do it for this chapter. So I'll see you next time.